Hey YouTube, I'm doing my second video for Bioshock. This time around, I'm going to be discussing the fictional city of Rapture, how I found its location from clues in the game, where on the map it is, and a strange incongruence between my discoveries and the teaser site for Bioshock-2. I'm not going to go into the history, philosophy, and politics of the game, since I think I'll devote an entire video to that later on. Rapture is, simply put, an underwater metropolis that has descended into chaos and civil war. This is the state in which the main character, Jack, finds it after surviving a plane crash in the mid-Atlantic Ocean, right next to a mysterious lighthouse. Doing the obvious sensible thing, he swims for the lighthouse and enters it. Inside, he finds an elaborately decorated port for a bathysphere, a type of submarine. Jack activates the bathysphere and descends down into the ocean, where he gets a short, poetic history lesson of the city from a slideshow done by its creator, Andrew Ryan. Here, the player also gets a great view of the city and an appreciation for its massive scale. The main purpose of my video, however, is to show the location of Rapture, which I discovered from a little secret that flashes on the screen during the confrontation with Andrew Ryan. Here, Ryan explains the real cause of the crash through Jack's flashbacks. It turns out that Jack is a puppet, able to be controlled with the phrase, "Would you kindly," and that it was actually Jack who brought down the plane. At the beginning, Jack is looking at a present on the plane where we can see the words, on the card, "To Jack, with love, from Mom and Dad. Would you kindly not open until," and then the rest is obscured by the bow. I knew the card had some kind of instructions on it, and as Ryan is giving his monologue, Jack flashes back to the open present. Was that a bit too fast for you? Me too. But then, on my last playthrough, I remembered I have screen capture software now, so yay! So here are the contents of the present: a revolver to hijack the plane with, and the coordinates of Rapture. I decided to find out where Rapture is on the real-world map, so I tried plugging in 63.2 degrees north, or however you say that, by 29.55 degrees west into Google Earth. It gave me this, in the Atlantic Ocean between Iceland and Greenland. Now, this is a realistic location for the city, because it's in the Atlantic Ocean, which we already knew. It is close enough to neighboring countries to resupply there if it needs to, but separated enough to remain isolated, which was the entire purpose of the city at first. At first, I was quite happy with this discovery, but then I remembered something. On the teaser website for Bioshock-2, there's somethinginthesea.com, the link is in the information box. The location of Rapture is shown as much lower on the world map, seen here. As a point of reference, I then plotted it on Google Earth as well. Now this is about 1,000 miles more south than the coordinates given by the first game. Bioshock 2 takes place about 10 years after the first game. After taking this into account and thinking about it for a while, I came up with 3 scenarios why this might be. The first and least likely is that the 2 developers of the first game, 2K Boston and 2K Australia, forgot to tell 2K Marin, the developer of the second game, that they had already given a location for Rapture. The second is that the fictional person who is compiling all this information on this chart is just wrong about the location of Rapture, which is the center of many abductions that have been going on, as indicated by the X's along the coast of the continents on the left and right. The final and most awesome solution is that Rapture did move. It has been revealed that the primary enemy of Bioshock 2, the Big Sister, has unparalleled telekinetic powers. It has also been confirmed that these powers grow stronger the more atoms she has fueling her. My theory is that the Big Sister, after taking control of Rapture, used the vast atom reserves that the city had to offer to fuel telekinesis to an extreme degree, and then she used that power to actually move the city, so that people like Jack could not find it again and liberate it from her. Whatever the reason, I look forward to seeing what 2K Marin will do with the city in their sequel. On a side note, I'd also like to thank all the people who subscribed to me from just one video, and I'll try not to disappoint you. My next video will be over the different weapons in Bioshock and the upgrades for them. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.